We're here. We're on the road from Manila, hanging with the fellas. We're in the $15 per night apartment. And we're so happy because I haven't seen a single cockroach so far, but I have seen plenty of ants. And for some reason, we have yet to get out there and pick up some ant spray. I'm not sure why that is. So just seems like we got so busy every time we think about it, we're back here at the apartment. What is the first thing I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about I think the first thing I want to talk about is is the cabs. The cab rides in Manila. So far we haven't had a problem, right? But my idea backfired getting out of the airport. I may have mentioned to you folks that we were going to try and avoid to have to do business with the taxi mafia that is located in the terminals 1, 2, 3, and 4, whatever they are, at the international airport in Manila. And so here's what ended up happening, right? So everything went well when we got out of the airport. We went curbside, and I asked them where the Ube Express bus stop was. We went over to the Ube Express bus stop, and it's like 29 pesos a person or something to ride that, and it transfers you very, very quickly over to Terminal 3, where you pick up another Ube Express bus that supposedly was to take you to the terminal in, is it Araneta? Is that the name of it? Near the stadium? Was it Cubao, right? So most of you know where that's at. If you're living in the Manila area, you mostly know that you can, you can, it's a secret really, right? But here's what happened. Here's how it backfires. We get on that bus, right? And the first thing the bus driver says is, that's going to be 200 pesos each. Wah, ah, ah. And I'm thinking, 200 pesos each to get from Terminal 3 over to Cubao, and it's not that far. I mean, it's a little bit of a ride, but it's not 30-minute ride from the airport over to Cubao, is it? And so we get burned. So there's 400 pesos right there. 200 for Man Mini, 200 for me. And I'm thinking to myself, we paid 58 or 59 pesos to get the first bus ride over to Terminal 3. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, the burn is coming, because I think we could have gotten to where we needed to go, which was right there near the terminal bus stop in Araneta. But what ended up happening is the bus driver goes about, I don't know, he drives for about 15 minutes, and he says, everybody off. He says he kicked us all off. We were in Quezon City, right? But we weren't even close to the bus terminal. And we ended up having to order a grab car anyway to come get us. And thank God there was a grab car available to come get us, to take us the rest of the way to this fine five-star hotel that we're staying at. Listen, I really turned the table. So we went to the waterfront. We've stayed in like 3 or 4 different hotels and motels and condos on this trip. Just because I want to experience everything that I should want to experience. I want to get done, that are on my bucket list, and so I want to have all these experiences before I leave this planet. And so that entails staying all kind of different places and having all kind of different experiences. So anyway, what is a 20-minute drive? 20 what? Let me see what I just saw. Gigawing. I got scammed by a taxi driver at Manila Airport. Worse than that. 2,700 pesos for a 20-minute ride. So yeah, oh, I know, I believe you. I've heard it happening before, not to me personally, but I've got burned enough. And so see, quite frankly, I was avoiding having to go over to uh, Bay 1 as you come out of the airport and grab the jeepney. But you know what? It was early in the morning, and it wouldn't have been any problem getting luggage on that Jeep. Who would have been on it? It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And so, oh, we went to commercial. I don't know who's seen the commercial, but they're running ads on my channel. Oh my gosh. I did it again. I forgot to disable this. I do apologize for the ads. I mean, I don't apologize for them. Just that when we get into the contest, right? We may end up going to commercial. So I don't know how that's going to work out. For some of you, not everybody that's watching, we have 11 million people in this fine Valentine's Day. And I thought on Happy Hearts Day it was going to be a little thin because, of course, people are out with their loved ones having dinner and enjoying their lives and all that other sort of mushy, heart shaped stuff, you know? So, anyway, let's see who all is here first. I'll continue on with the story. Anime is in the house. Charmaine is in my view. Who else? Claire, Vienna is here. And we've got Griselda's in the house. Moelma's here. Pressy, Manzanero. And who else? I think I saw Tim Deziak. Madeline Reyes, thanks for sharing us out, letting everybody know that we're having a live tonight. We're giving away 3 prizes of three to 3 of you. It gives me a headache thinking about it. Tim, good evening. Good evening. And who else is here? Who did I miss? Anyway, so then all total, anyway, by the time we get, and plus it's time. Time is worth money. And so all told, it probably ran us 600 pesos to get out of the airport. I know I could have done cheaper because all I had to do was go down to Bay 1 after we got out of wherever it was, Terminal 2 or Terminal 1 that we landed in. Get out, go down to Bay 1, and the jeepney would have showed up. The jeepney would have showed up bringing workers to the airport to go to work, and we would have boarded it, and we would have headed over to that nearest bus terminal, and then we would have found our way over to Araneta. How do you say it? Araneta Center. The bus stop there, the bus terminal, or the convention center. It really doesn't matter to me. So long we were somewhere close by. It was only from there. It's only a 5 or 6 minute grab ride to this fine 1960 style abode. So anyway, but it's not so bad, Moelma, the whole thing. Jalen is here. Hi, Jalen. The whole thing is not so bad because, like I said, I haven't seen a single bug. The queen size bed that's in here is very comfortable. It does have a TV set that's hooked up to cable that's showing all Filipino channels, and also a lot of American movies where they are what they dub in Tagalog, and so those are interesting to watch. And so all is well, but the internet sucks, and so that's the reason why we're using data, however you call it. The internet, it is sucky, and I didn't want to take a chance on us buffering every 10 seconds. So I just decided that, oh well, we'll just have to live with the way things are, and we'll use data. So I loaded it up with Smart. I bought what? That you could buy like 30 gigabytes or 36 gigabytes. It doesn't expire. Gives you 200 phone calls, 200 messages, and all that other crap. Why can't they just sell you like data, just straight data, and then forget the rest, right? But yeah, 2,700 pesos for a 20-minute ride. Phew, I'm sure glad that didn't happen to me. Nicole is here. Nicole, Irene, and Irish. I is in the house. Mini Snow, what do you know? And Richie La Chica is here. Who else is in the house? Let me see. Glinda. Viana Cañas is here. Anime Reyes, a member for 11 months. We certainly appreciate your membership. Definitely comes in handy. Um, I haven't gotten paid yet. So I've been waiting for that money to show up in the bank account for February's payment from YouTube. It hasn't shown up. But as soon as it does, you'll be the first to know. And then we'll be giving it away. That's what I do. Ah, ooh, that's good tea. That's good tea. Crystal's Adventures is here. Crystal's sharing me. I just saw that. Good evening and happy heart day. Sir Luke is here. May the force be with you. Milan Rams is here. Menge in the house. So I want to talk some more about not about taxi rides. So anyway, we're in Quezon City, and so the reason why that we're here is because I had to see a doctor here at St. Luke's in Quezon City. I know people keep telling me, "Why didn't you go to the new hospital at the Global City?" Well, I also would have paid a lot more money for rent over there in BGC, and they have competent doctors here. So I decided, well, let's go see what's going on here in St. Luke's in Quezon City. So this is where we ended up. Cheap rent, not so bad to see the specialist that I had to see, and everything's fine. Oh, by the way, here's what I ended up doing. So I got some medication, things like that. They think that I'm finally getting the sciatica, the shocking pain, that goes down, shooting down your back. Feels kind of like an electric shock. Very debilitating once it happens. Just kind of like it's like somebody took battery things, and stuck them in your ears. You kind of go, "Wah!" And you never know when it's going to happen. So right now, you can see I'm wearing a compression T-shirt right now that helps a lot. Helps a lot with back pain. But I put myself out there, and I want to let you guys know that I went to see an acupuncturist, and I've got to tell you something, right? First of all, I love the experience. I've never done it before, but I said, you know what? I need to break out every avenue of approach to get myself better. And so the acupuncturist is one of those things. The Chinese doctor is what I went to go see. And of course, they set me up on the table. They did the acupuncture. And afterwards, I felt, I would say, about 50% better. So it's amazing. But I'll tell you the most amazing thing that happened. It is like magic. Moelma, thank you so much for tagging me. Um, you're very kind. All of you are very kind. Thanks so much for your support, if I haven't already said it. 19 million people in the house, and we're a little bit into this live stream. I don't know how many minutes. We're going to be pulling for winners pretty soon. I'm not going to bore you too much with this story. Don't I always say that, and then I keep droning on? Ah, I wish Dan would stop talking. Dan, pull the numbers. I got other live streams to get to. Oh, you commented on a link that I'm tagged in. Thank you so much, Moelma. All right, so now getting on with the story. It went beautifully. But the miracle, I'm going to share the miracle with you, right? So I felt 50% better after coming out of the acupuncturist. And it's a really interesting process where they put diodes in your head and then put needles in your back, and they do all this. I don't know, because they don't let you see. They put all this electrical wiring on you. I don't know what they do. An electrical harness, and they shock you. And I don't know how it works. Anyway, I could feel the heat, the pulse of heat, and I could also feel when I'm getting hit by electricity. It was just like an electrical shock, a very mild one, right? And you have a physical reaction to it. So up here in the back, they could be, you could feel that energy, and then it goes all the way down to your foot. It's the weirdest thing, this thing. But I want to share the miracle that happened, right? And I just cannot believe it. So we're all done with the procedure, and he's helping me out of it. He's saying, "Oh my gosh," he says, your pulse rate is going absolutely nuts. Now, calm down now. We're gonna flip you over. I'm gonna put pillows under your head. Tell me what you're feeling." And I said, "I'm feeling very, very dizzy." And so he says, "Your pulse rate is," Nicole, thanks for tagging me. "Your pulse rate is crazy. And so we have to figure out a way to calm you down. Can you tell me anything else about what's going on?" I go, "Yes, yes. I just had a shooting pain right here where my liver or my gallbladder should be." And so he flips me over. Now I'm on my back, and he's feeling around. He goes, "Man, do you feel that? It's like you have this huge lump right here in this right side of your stomach, and it's radiating through." I was telling him the pain is radiating through all the way to the back. So then he says, "Okay," so he 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 says, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do some acupuncture to see if we can mitigate this, to see if we can reduce the pain that you're feeling in the front. And so right about, he feels around for where the nodule is in my stomach. And every time he's pushing down, right, I'm feeling pain. So when he hits the spot, the sweet spot where I yell, ah, I'm dying, doc. He goes, okay, that's the spot. And he puts a needle there. And then he goes down to somewhere around my shin, and he puts another needle in there. And just like that, and I'm not kidding you, just like that, it was gone. The thing completely had disappeared. The pain, that nodule, whatever that is. And so he says, how are you feeling? I said, it is gone. That's some kind of miracle. He said, that's not miracle. That's Chinese medicine. And I said, right then, I knew that there's something to this thing. There's something to the chi, the energy level. And there are other things that we went over as far as the initial intake interview. He asked me a whole bunch of questions about my sleep patterns, what I've been eating lately, and things like that. And then after the session's over, they go over and he said, you need to adjust this, you need to adjust that, you just stay away from this food. Yeah, and he gives me this entire breakdown of what he thinks is going on. And he thinks that in some cases, oftentimes in several cases, the neuropathy or the sciatic nerve problem that he believes that I'm suffering from goes away after the first treatment. But as I've already mentioned, uh, I only lost about 50% of the pain, which is pretty good. When we're thinking about losing 50% of the pain when the pain level is at a 10, I mean, we ain't playing here, right? It's significant. Tim is saying if you have the right partner, every day is a oh no, that's not what he's. Yeah, the Valentine's Day is. By the way, we went over to Rockwell Mall in Makati. I don't know if you guys know that place, right? But there, even though there were a lot of people there, I didn't see a whole lot of lovebirds packing into the restaurants. They have plenty of restaurant venues there of all kinds for you to take your honey and partake uh, in those delicious, sumptuous foods that they have to offer. But I didn't see a whole bunch of people in there. Also, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of C's Candy, but C's Candy is there. They had a stand inside that mall. C's Candy is from California. So, of course, I have to go walking up to the C's Candy lady and I have to start talking to her about how sales were. And they were doing okay, but uh, when Man Mini saw that 1 pound of chocolate from California was going to run about $70, that pretty much sobered everybody up. $70 for a box of candy, and then the heart-shaped one was over $100. Party on if they can sell it, but there are so many people going up there asking how much the heart-shaped 1 pound box of candy was, and every time she said 5,500 pesos, they would disappear just like what? I'm out. What? Love my wife, love my spouse, but I'm out. Who else is here? I saw people. God Repairs is here. Oh my God. Ramir is here. Ramir is in the house. Journals is here. Uh, oh, Tim says my one doctor is based at St. Louis QC. Listen, I have no complaints. They're internationally accepted delivery of medical care. They're world renowned. They have doctors there trained all over the world and at the Mayo Clinic in the United States. I've got no complaints. The information shared with me there was perfect. Milan Rams, I already. Yanarine is here. Yanarine, did I say hello to you? Nicole instead. Oh, Jeffrey Calhoun is in the house. The popcorn man, popcorn bro. Oh, it took me a while to get you to see you there, that you were there. And anyway, so that's it. And Raquel is here. Raquel, oh, what do you know? Oh my goodness gracious. I do apologize if I missed saying hello to a couple of you. All right, so now I want to talk about. I want to continue on with taxi just a little bit, right? Because the traffic in Manila, you have to live where you work. Everybody knows this if you're here in Manila. There isn't a single person I've ever talked to about living here in the Manila area who doesn't live within a bike ride or one Jeep ride from where they work. And that's the way you have to run your life here. But if you're here and you're going into Makati, if you're at QC near St. Luke's, that's where we're close to, and then you go down and you want to get to Makati, you better be leaving before 4 in the morning or coming back after 9 p.m. Because if you ain't, there's only one way or two ways to get over those rivers going each direction. And you know that most of those highways, they're single lane or some kind of way they become single lane. It is the most horrible traffic snarl that I have ever seen in my entire life, but it's the first time that I've gone that direction from here. Of course, if you got no business to conduct, you don't have to be going all over the place, right? Well, you're good to go, right? Because you're going to be in the same. You're going to live, work, enjoy your life in the same general area, and traffic is not going to be an issue for you. But so now I know what other YouTubers are complaining about when they say Manila is a very, very nice city. It's a lovely city, but I just can't spend half my life in the taxi because man, Minnie and I, we spent 3 hours today or 3.5 hours in the taxi, and we kept trying to find the workarounds, and there were none. There were none to be found. Then that was going from here all the way down to Rockwell Mall. You know that area down there where everybody hangs out. You know down there. Uh, was an hour and a half each way, and I don't mind telling you, it was also kind of expensive. I mean, comparatively speaking. Larice, just say member for 8 months. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support, Larice and Mertz and all of you. You're just putting it out. I'm telling you, you work. You work. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Let me know if I could do anything for you. So now, Filipinos are shy. They don't generally come to me and say, Dan, can you help me out with solve this problem? They generally don't do that. I have to beg them, please tell me, please, can I help? Can I help in some way? They generally won't come to me and say, hey, I'm really in a bind. Can you help? Can you help me out with this? They very rarely do that. And we have so many deserving people, that are in this channel that they probably need help, and I wouldn't mind helping, but they never ask. Even I beg them, please ask me. They don't ask. What can I do? All right, what's next to talk about before we bust out these cards? Oh yeah, check this out. I thought you would be interested in this, right? Check this out. There you go. More plastic money. I know. Mike's gonna scream at me. Mike Married will say, Dan, it's not plastic, it's polymer. This is a 50. What does it look like? Does it look pink or orange in the camera? What does that look like? So the plastic money is here. But now it's not plastic money, it's a polymer. And the thing is that, see, all plastic have polymers, but most polymers don't have plastic. You follow me? So all plastics have polymers, but very, very few polymers contain plastic. There. Yeah, where did I learn that? WikiLeaks. That was after Mike Marriott said, polymer is not plastic. Did I say that right? Polymer bills. Now, if they're coming out with this polymer money, then they most likely aren't in a hurry to gravitate towards digital currency, right? But I started thinking about this. Are they anticipating another pandemic? Dun, dun, dun. Is this a sign that something else is coming our way? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, dun. This is how Dan gets ideas and hits home runs, sharing his ideas. See this? See this? The banks, they know how to clean this, right? That's why they went to this money, because the other money, it transmits viruses and disease too easily. Or I should say it may. I don't know if anybody has ever done any scientific research on it. This can be cleaned without destroying the money. You won't destroy it. You won't destroy it. It just runs through the machine, and then as it's going through there, they statically clean it or something like that. But even if you wanted to clean it at home and you want to douse it in a little sanitizing fluid, as long as you don't, you're not loading it. As long as you're just going whoop, doing a quick wipe, you've got a sanitized bill here. And I like this a lot. I don't know why they haven't done that yet in the United States. All right, a couple more things to talk about before we get going here. Mertz is here. Is she? Is Mertz here? Mertz is here. Hi, Mertz. All right, look. All right. I know this is going to come as a shock to you, just like in my back, right? But all this stuff, about having to see the specialists and all that, it got me thinking about how I got to start checking these things off my bucket list. I've got to, right? And so we went over and paid a visit to Philippine airline. That's one of the reasons why we're in Makati. We were also meeting up with Mac, a very, very good friend of ours. It's this would be the brother of Faith, who's been in a few videos. You guys have seen Faith, right? Our adopted daughter. Well, this is the brother, right? Mac, who lives and works here in Manila. So we got to see Mac, right? So far we've seen Abby Chu, we see Mac. We're seeing Brother Manuel tomorrow. And I think, Anna Mae, are you in there? Think we got to meet up with you over there at the Italiano Mall. What's the name of that? The Venice Mall. We got to meet you, but our only open slot is Monday. Send me a chat if you're in that area. You want to come by and say hi. I think that's a good place to meet if you guys are able to. But I wanted to meet so many of you, Menge and Minnie Snow and a whole bunch of you. But time is running out, and so the reason why is because Dan and Minnie have to check things off their bucket list, and I got tickets in here. They're bought and paid for. So what adventure are we going on? Well, it's a boring one, kind of. The first part of it is no, not really. It's not boring because we're going to see friends. We're headed back to Thailand. All right. So in here are tickets to Thailand, and we're leaving Tuesday night. We're out of here. We're on Philippine Airlines, and they begged us, please come fly with us again. We'll give you 30 kilos for luggage each, and we'll give you 7 for the check-in, for the onboard. Please come back. And so I went there, and here's the way we're doing it, right? Here's what we're doing. We're doing Thailand, and somewhere in there, we're doing Cambodia. We're doing Bangkok to Siem Reap. We still have to buy those tickets. And then we're going from Siem Reap by bus or by plane or by taxi or by truck or however we can get there down to Phnom Penh. So if you're taking a bus, that's like a 6-hour ride. It's like going from Sacramento to Los Angeles, that kind of a ride. And so I don't mind. I'm used to it, especially if I'm not doing the drive. And so we may take a bus. And then they were so kind at Philippine Airlines to figure out how we can fly into Bangkok and exit out of Phnom Penh for a nominal fee, just itty bitty money, and so I love it. I love it. So we'll be going to Thailand and then bringing you boring videos about Thailand, white sandy beaches and umbrella drinks and all that sort of stuff. Because after all this trauma with the back and the whole acupuncture episode and things like that, I think we need a vacation. Man, Minnie's over here shaking her head. Yeah, we do. So we're gonna head over there. It's only a 3-hour flight from Manila, on the Airbus 321, a fine aeroplane. And then we'll be, yeah, so Nitban is in the house. Nitban, what? You heard me say Thailand and you appeared magically. Is that what happened here? So, anyway, shouldn't you be sleeping? Where are you anyway? Where are you in the world? And then we'll back it out and we'll head to Cambodia. Now, Nitban, everybody's telling me about this train. And the whole thing about the train is what I worry about is we were going to get visa on demand. We were going to get visa upon arrival. But now, since we're going to Bangkok first, right, and hanging out there for maybe 3 weeks before we head over to Cambodia, now we'll have time to go to the Cambodia embassy and arrange all this in advance. So we might be able to take that train, and because then we'll have the visa in hand, as opposed to flying and then doing visa upon arrival in Cambodia. Well, we're doing Siem Reap first, and then we'll head down to Phnom Penh, and then we'll fly out of there back to Manila. And there's one more thing I want to share with you before we get to the contest, and that is it. There's a really, really good chance that we will take the Go Boat, the big Love Boat cruise, from Manila back to Cebu, instead of doing the plane. That is also a thing. Even people have told me, they said, don't do it, Dan. They said, do not do it. You won't like it. But why not? As long as I can get a massage on board, or I could go around and eat crappy food, why not do it? It's only 24 hours on a ship. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? So if any of you have done that, then let me know in the comment section down below. Or even here in this chat, because I want to go. I want to go, I want to go. So I could say that I did it, and I want to bring a video. People have been commenting about the 4 stars at the waterfront hotel. I think I need to, Ramel Guapo, I think I need to come clean about this. Okay. I just, I was very nice in that video and everything like that. But as Mike Married pointed out in one of his comments, it needs a makeover. And you can never really achieve that 5-star rating in the condition that the waterfront hotel is in. And I see why they get the 4 stars. Now keep this in mind. It is a 24, 25-year-old hotel, and they got to kick up the offerings a little bit. If you really want, to get that 5-star, you got to work for it. You got to do something to get that. The thing that I really liked about the waterfront is that anything that we needed, any question that we needed to answer, they were there. Boom, boom, boom. They were right there helping us out with the answer, getting us whatever we needed. And that didn't matter where we were in that entire operation they got going on there. That is how they get the 4 stars. It's the customer service. But as everybody knows, when you check in there, it is an absolute nightmare. It's like they're doing everything by hand, hand job. Exactly. I don't like them. They should give them up. Don't do them. Do not do them, because it's miserable. And you could be in there for check-in and check out. It's not grab and go, get your key card and go up to your room. It's not. It's a painful, painful process that they need to figure out some way of fixing. And if you go into the reviews and you take a look around, everybody is talking about it. Everybody. Tim says sometimes it is cheaper to tear it down and build a new building. Yeah, and I'm not sure, not being an architect or in the construction business, I would say that I would say that they actually can do it. They actually can remodel it. We're talking about simple things. We're talking about new carpeting, getting rid of the torn carpet, getting rid of tiles that are cracking. We're talking about stuff like that. But now I don't know if you guys heard or not, right, about this, but man, Minnie was the big winner in the casino. Now, that little video clip that I showed you guys in that one video, that was just the first jackpot that she won, right? But I didn't. She didn't take video of the second jackpot because I was having some kind of a moment, and so she wasn't able to fire up the video because I was in her way. But here's the whole thing, and quite frankly, I have to apologize for that because I would have liked to have seen that big win on a short video because people would have gone crazy because she won a huge jackpot, a huge jackpot. But she has sworn me to secrecy, right? She's sworn me to secrecy, not to reveal how much money it was because she has a fear that somebody's going to come and kidnap her and take her casino money away. Listen, listen, that can't happen now because all that money has been put away. It's been spent. It's been spent on food and dresses and making our life nicer on this little vacation. So happy Valentine's Day, Pink. And who else I see? Who else is in here? Reading by Ren, Beating by Ren is here. Yes, indeed. I saw somebody else. Abby G. I want to say one last thing before we draw. I've got the cards right here, by the way. They travel light. That's a good thing about these cards. And I just want to say, Abby G, I'm going to tell you something. She is one of the most, I would tell you, aside from being a gorgeous woman, who shines bright. I mean, you see this aura. She comes in the room, right? She walks in the room. The entire room lights up with her smile. Right? I should write a song. The entire room lights up with her smile, and she is a very, very intelligent young woman. And I've been wanting to meet Mammy and I. We've been wanting to meet Abby G for a long time. We're so happy that we were able to do that. We were so pleased. She is a spectacular individual, spectacular human being. And you know something? So are all of you. And so I got an excellent group of folks hanging around here. That's for sure. I could say probably about the same thing for all the folks that I've met up with. I could say that there's something different. There's something different about you folks. So now, yeah, why would you hang around with a moron like me anyway? I'd be embarrassed. 36 million people in the house, and it's time to do a little business here, right? Now, I hope that we don't get a commercial interruption, but I know commercials, I don't know how the thing works, right? Some of you see them, some of you don't. I don't know how it works. I really don't. And so some of you actually can see a commercial while we're doing this contest, and others of you, well, you won't see the commercial. So I apologize about that. I hope it doesn't interfere too much in this contest, in this giveaway. So we are ready to do the first draw of the cards for 333 pesos. I've already pulled the card out of the center of the deck and set it over to my right. I have not looked at it. Mamini hasn't looked at it. We're very disinterested, except we're interested in having you win. And so what we're going to do is when I put start in the chat, who's in there? Boogeyman, what's up? What's up? What's up? Boogeyman is in the house. And so what we're going to do is I may have missed one or two of you with giving you a jacket. Let me take care of there you go. You're set up now. All right. So what we're going to do here, 41 million people, you're going to guess a number from 1 to 25. Pinky Grace here. Don't forget to visit everybody's channel that shows up here. Come on, especially NEMC Pinky Gray. what we're going to do is you're going to pick the number from 1 to 25. When I put start in the chat, you only get one guess only. I don't care who you are. No ninja channels. One person, one guess. If there are 37 million people in the chat right now, I should only have 37 million guesses. If I have one more than 37 million, we're going to launch an investigation. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to find out who double guessed. But the way it goes is the first one that appears in the chat with the winning number is going to be the winner. And you're going to tell me who it is because you police it. That's how this works. So when you see start, it's a number between 1 or 25. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that through 25. And when you see start appear in the chat, you start guessing. And then I'll put stop. When I put stop in, all the guesses below that can't be counted, right? So we're looking for the first person that guessed the card that's over here to my right that enters it into the chat. It's a very simple game. And then I will send that money to you, 333 pesos, to your GCash account at the conclusion of this live stream. And then there'll be there are other rules, but we'll go over them after this first game. Okay, now I'm getting ready to enter it right now. When you see start, you may start guessing a number from 1 to 25. Start guessing as soon as you see that appear in the chat. Do 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 do. 48 million people are here. I'm getting ready to enter the stop command, but I'll give it a few more seconds. I'm going to take a sip of tea while you're putting the number in there. Only one person, one guess. Remember that. One channel, one guess. Jesse Selmo's in the house. All right. I'm gonna hit the button. Doosh. Stop. Ah, Boogeyman, you've been given up. Only one number only. You're fired, Boogeyman. You're fired. You're out. All right, Boogeyman's just playing with us. Who's Vanessa? Oh yeah, Vanessa. Team Judy is here. All right, Vanessa. Thank you so much for being here. 40 million people in the house. All right, so now everybody has guessed. I don't know what happened commercial-wise, but I'm going to reveal the number right now. The winning number, if we have a number, is bam, number 17. Says so right here. 17. 17 says so right there. All right. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Okay, Jason says their ad's running. Jerry is here from South Texas. Knitband says I win. Ah. Let's see. All right. Do we have a winner? Someone's saying it's mini snow. What? Your birthday is the 17th. Tim Diziak saying it's mini snow. Ah, mini snow is saying it's mini snow. It's been a while since you've won, Mini Snow. Mini Snow's the winner of 333 pesos. That'll buy you something, won't it? That'll buy you a Jollibee or something, won't it? Let me write it down. Excuse me, I'm going to lean down. 54 million people in the house right now. Mini Snow wins 333. And she picked the number 17. All right. So I'm happy. Now, the thing is, now when we do this again, Minnie Snow's out of play. She already won, and so she can't guess again. She's a winner. And what we do is we take number 17 out of the deck too. So on this next round that we're going to do shortly here, you're going to not guess 17 out of 20. You're not going to guess the number 17 because it's been removed from the deck. It's out of the deck. I'm no longer playing with a full deck. I never have been playing with a full deck. We're only playing with half a deck. Dan may be playing with a lot less than that. But one thing's for sure, number 17 ain't in here no more. So if you choose number 17, you will not win because it's over here. It's not in there no more. Right? So don't cause all of us to start cracking up at you by choosing number 17. That includes you, Boogie. That includes you. Nip Nitban almost had the bacon. He missed it by that much. Nitban, where are you taking your the love of your life for Valentine's Day? Where because your Valentine's Day is what? Is it already Valentine's Day in the States? Because we're one day ahead over here, right? It is 6:44 p.m. here in the Philippines. We're 48 minutes into this live stream, 53 million people in the house, which is a huge number. It's pretty large. And so I really appreciate you guys being here. I've shuffled the deck and I'm pulling a card out of the middle of the deck of 25. I'm putting it over to my right. I don't know what the number is. So, okay, it's sitting over there already. We're getting ready to guess for winner number 2. Minnie Snow is already a winner, and she chose 17. So 17 ain't there, and Minnie Snow is there rooting you on, but she's not going to be guessing, right? Let's see, Salamat Malandram, same to you. Okay, are we ready to go? Pick a number between 1 and 25, but not number 17. When you see start appear in the chat, and that is being entered right quick here. It should be appearing on your screen shortly. Man, you guys really want this money. Pacquiao Mertz is in the house. Irene and Irish. Knitban. Sexy's here. Richie La Chica's here. Rumet Guapo. And May is here. May, thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And I give you a little jacket to keep you warm. Richard is in the mix. Richard, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And we'll get you a jacket. So everybody's on equal footing here. Oh, I hope you guys are done guessing. Mel's here because I forgot to put stop in the chat. And I'm entering it now. Stop! 55 million people are here. Stop guessing. All right. The big reveal. At 50 minutes into this live stream, the winning number, if we have a winner chicken dinner, is number 12. 12. 12. Number 12. So I will wait a couple seconds. I got my other phone down here. I'm looking to see if we have a winner with number 12. Let's see. The ARAM. ARAM. Knitband. ARAM. ARAM. ARAM, everybody says. Congratulations. And Knitband says, I am second again. Don't get me started, Knitband. ARAM. Hey, do I have your ARAM? Do I have your GCASH number? Because also part of this deal is if you want to get paid, I have to have your GCASH number. But if I don't have it, then you have to send it to my messenger, my chat, so that I know. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. It's going by too fast. It's going by too fast. Now everybody's going to call you now that you gave it out. Oh, two. Let's see. 0927. 0927. 022. 022 7389. Now you know what's going to happen now, right? Everybody's going to be calling you on the phone. Your third Anime Reyes. She said you're number 3, NetBand. Don't ever change, okay? That's funny. All right, where were we? Where were we? Where were we? I should get a consolation prize. You will next time I see you. Next time I see you at the beer garden, you know, I'll buy you a beer. How about that? Are we headed over there? Yeah. Uh, we're gonna be doing low budget Dan, and so we're gonna be in Patia, I think this time, Nitban. We'll be either staying at. Let me see. I'll give you the list. Uh, let's see. AR Comp Ocean at Soy Bucao, or we'll be at Arcon Blue Ocean. Oh, that's the same place. We'll be at Marina House, uh, which has no elevator, which, you know, with my sciatica, you know, might not be such a good idea. We have Sang Chan Mansion, or we have Ban Chao Na. And so those are the, what do they call those? The budget friendly venues in Patia. And so I think we're going to be at one of those. We're going to check them all out, and hopefully I can get in contact with them before too long, because we're going to be arriving before too long. And so, anywho, so ARAM's the winner with number 12, the 333 pesos. I hope I have the number correct. Let me double check on this number again. ARAM, if I'm incorrect, then correct me. 0927022 7389. If that's correct, then give me a thumbs up. Abby Jeets is in the house hanging in there with us. She's so excited. All right. What did you get for Valentine's Day, Abby G? Did you get one of those big heart candy things? Someone bring you a rose? I hope someone brought you a rose. Ah. All right. What else I want to talk? I'm sure there's a load of stuff that I want to. There's a load anyway. I want to talk to you about. You see how I am, but we are 54 minutes and 32 seconds into this live stream, and so I think we're running. Are we running a commercial right now? I'm one showing up right here on my phone. So I'm shuffling the cards. We're going to see what's happening in a second. I'm shuffling the cards up, and we're going to go ahead and pick the last 333 peso winner. And then you guys can enjoy the rest of your Valentine's evening. 41 million people still hanging around. The rest will be disappointed that they left early. Given the rest of us, quite frankly, better than pretty good chance of winning the last prize. Mel, how's everything going, Melanie? Calapayan. Let's see. Isha's here. Let me see. Isha. Okay, I don't want you to feel left out. So we gave you standard, moderator. All right, here we go. I have shuffled the cards for one final draw. 43 million people hanging in there with us. I have grabbed that card and set it off to the right. And now, when you choose a number between 1 and 25, please do not choose 17 or 12. Those numbers have already been picked. They're out of play. They're no longer part of the deck. So it's a number between 1 and 25, but do not choose 17 or 12 because they're out of play. Oh, you're looking for oh, that's right. Let me announce that. Melanie is looking for O positive blood. She needs donors to help out a family member who needs blood desperately in Tacloban. That's O positive, which is pretty common here in the Philippines. And so you guys need to pony up some blood, some pints, pony up some pints, because Melanie Calapayan's auntie needs some blood. Okay, we'll do our best. Her leg is already moved. Does she have diabetes? Mel, is that what's going on? She has diabetes. I'm not sure exactly. I know you were there, and you were trying to get some donors for blood, but I didn't recall that I saw what she's suffering from. But our prayers are going out to your auntie. That's for sure, Mel. So, oh, she was in an accident. Oh my God, that's horrible. So, folks, for any reason, it doesn't matter. If you can see it in your heart to donate O positive blood to help out Melanie's auntie, then truly it will be paid back to you 100-fold, 1,000-fold. So, oh my God, I did see the video on Diversion Road. Was that your auntie? Was that your auntie that was in that terrible accident? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mel. I'm so sorry. I kept asking around. I kept trying to find out, who was in there, because it could have been somebody that we knew. I'm so sorry that happened, Mel. Yeah, I asked around and nobody seemed to come forward with an answer for me. That was a terrible accident. I'm so so sorry. My gosh, that's terrible, Mel. Our prayers go out to you. All right, so now let's get let's get this last draw done. When you see start appear in the chat, I want you to start guessing a number between 1 and 25, but don't guess 17 or 12. Okay, do not guess. They're no longer in the deck. And here we go. As soon as you see it, start guessing. 50 million people in the house. Oh my gosh, the numbers are going by really, really fast here. So fast that I don't even know what they are. Okay, we'll stop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Stop. All right. Here we go. The big reveal. The final winner for tonight's live stream at 59 minutes and 17 seconds is number 19. That is 1919. Do we have a winner? Did anybody choose number 19? Number 19 is the winner. And I'll wait a couple seconds to see if it shows up on this phone here that I'm holding in my hand. What? No winner? What? Are you serious? There isn't a winner? We have to draw again. 52 million people here. Love the green tea. Love the green tea. All right. Let me shuffle them up again. Let's go again. We'll get a winner before this night's over. We'll get 3. We'll have 3. 2 of them already in the can, and we're looking for the last winner of tonight. I've shuffled the deck. I'm pulling it out now from the middle of the deck, sending it over to my right. 333 pesos. When you see start appear in the chat, you may start guessing for the final round for 333 pesos. We are looking for a winner. Yes, indeed. Charam is here. Jason is guessing. Nitban has a decent guess, I suppose. Sir Luke is here. I'm going to put stop order in the chat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope all your bets are in. I'm sorry. No, we're not. This isn't gambling. Stop. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. The winning number is 21. Read them and weep. Read them and weep. It's number 21. That's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Do we have a winner? Let's see. Let's see. Do we have a winner? What? Nanang Sexy. Nanang Sexy is the winner. Congratulations. Nanang Sexy is the winner. Nanang. Nanang Sexy. Now, I remember that last time it took me a spell to try and find you, to try and get your GCASH number. But I hope I retained it. But please do the same thing. Track me down and send me that GCash number. I'm not sure that I brought it with me. I'm not sure I have any of the information with me. So please do me a solid and send me your GCash number in my messenger so we can get the winnings out to you ASAP. All right, well, that's it. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see everybody later. We got 3 winners. Congratulations. Thanks everybody for showing up. See you on the next one, wherever we may be.